Hey, Alex here. I'm very excited for this new tool that we're releasing that's going to make finding and analyzing Premiere Pro sequences that much more easier. This tool is called Phantom Chat AI, and it's going to be released part of our Phantom plugin in version 1.34 and above. So this new tool, Phantom Chat AI, is an AI chat workspace inside Premiere Pro with access to different AI models such as Gemini, ChatGPT, Claude, and different image models as well. The primary purpose of Phantom Chat is the ability to analyze your sequence without round-tripping to another AI terminal. You can think of this as an AI chat box built directly inside Premiere Pro with the added benefit of clickable search results. For example, you can say find 5 great clips for social media. Once that is done, you can click on the time frame and it'll show you the result directly into your sequence. Or you can say create chapters markers for YouTube and you can copy and paste that into YouTube. Or maybe find me a section where the guest talks about his dog in this podcast. And you can find that directly on your sequence. But also there's image generation as well. So you can import this thumbnail and say, hey, generate a viral thumbnail of this image. And there you go, viral thumbnail right away for YouTube or Shorts or anywhere else. So if you're the type of person who's been dragging the transcript and putting it into like ChatGPT or Gemini and then switching windows and then looking for that exact section in Premiere, you don't have to do that anymore. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to use Phantom Chat AI to find clips, generate images, and analyze your sequence. Let's get to the first part on setting this up. I have Premiere open up and on the side we have our Phantom plugin. And for those who don't know, our Phantom plugin is an AI plugin for Premiere. And right now we have 14 different tools to help you edit quicker using this plugin. If you want to learn more, click on the link below or check out our channel to learn more about the tool. On the bottom left hand side, we have our Phantom Chat AI beta, and this is part of the version 1.34 and going forward. Let's click here first and let's close the sidebar. In order to use Phantom Chat AI, the first thing I would do is go to our footage, and this is what we're working on for our sequence, which is a podcast that I've downloaded, a John Rogan podcast with Jensen Hung. And the first thing we're going to do is transcribe it. Right click, and down here, we're gonna transcribe it, and I already have it transcribed, but you wanna do that with all your footage first and make sure your sequence is fully transcribed before using this tool, because it does use Premiere transcription in order to figure out what's going on in your sequence. So that will be the first step. In order to set up Phantom Chat, it does require your API key for this beta version. For future updates and existing users, we're gonna make sure you don't need an API key, but for now, we do want people to try it out. We understand that a lot of users currently have their own API keys for Gemini, OpenAI, or Claude, and now you can use your key for Phantom. If you don't know what an API key is, it's basically a password in order to use those AI tools. Right now, I believe Gemini has very free usage on API key, so I highly recommend getting a Gemini API key first before using this tool. In order to do that, we're going to go to aistudio.google, and logging in is going to look something like this. And it's pretty easy to get a key. Just go down here on the bottom left hand corner and get API key. And we're going to go create API key. This is perfectly fine. No cloud projects available. I can create a project and say this is for Phantom plugin and create project. After that, we're going to wait for a bit. There we go, and create key. And there you go. You should have your free API key. I'm going to block this out. Make sure you don't share it. That's very bad. This is basically your password. But I'm just going to copy the API key. And going back to Premiere, we're going to go to open this bar, go to our settings, API keys. And in here, we're going to paste the API key just like this and save changes. And then we're going to close it. Now I'm going to close the sidebar. And to see if it's working, we have our different models on the bottom left-hand corners. We have Gemini, NanoBanana, Claude, ChatGPT. And to add or hide different models, just go down here, click on it, and you have a window to hide or show different models to how you would like it to. So if there's too many models on the side, just, I don't know, hide one or keep them open. You can also access it on our sidebar here, settings, and add hide models, and you could do the same thing. And we're just gonna close this. So to see if this works, I have Gemini 3 Flash right now, and I can just say hi. And I should get a response back. Perfect, I got a response back, so I know that is working. If you don't have an API key set up, you're not gonna get a response, and it's going to show some kind of error. The next step is putting your transcript into Phantom Chat. So what I'm gonna do is I have my sequence already right here with the podcast that I'm working with. And in Windows, I'm gonna go down and text. And we're gonna see the text panel on the left-hand side with the entire transcript of this podcast. On the 3 dots, we're gonna go down, export transcript, and we're gonna save this to our folder right here, save. And now we're gonna go back to the Phantom plugin with our Phantom Chat. And in our Finder and in our folder, we should see the transcript file in here. We're just gonna hold it and drag it into our sequence, just like this. And then our prompt will be, let's try give me an SEO summary for YouTube of this podcast. And we're just gonna wait for a bit. Maybe I'll speed this up, or we can see how it's thinking, just like by clicking here. And hopefully it's gonna come back to me in a couple of seconds. And there we go. Okay, so we got a bunch of summary right here. All right, so it came back with a title. Title is ideas or whatever. And what's great about Phantom Chat is that the timestamps are clickable. So I can go over here and click at where it's creating the chapters. So here, I can play it back.
Like get this call from Trump and he's hanging out with you.
President Trump called and I called you.
Yeah, it's just
Or that's cool. Or I can go over here.
experiences that I had doing different.
And now I can copy and paste this onto YouTube and use it as a YouTube description. At the bottom here, it does summarize all the different timestamps. So again, I can click over here or click on this, and it's going to go to exactly that section on our sequence. Maybe I want to find some clips for social media. So all I have to do is, hey, find 5 clips under 1 minute for social media. And let's see what this gives us back. So it's thinking, and hopefully it's going to come back with a couple of clips that we can use that I could post on my social. And let's go down, and there we go. We have the time ranges for some of the clips. So we can see this one, National Treasure. We're going to click on that, and it's going to give us our in and out points for that exact section. Let's play back a bit.
And I just want to let you know that you're a national treasure. NVIDIA is a national treasure.
Pretty cool. Go down, and we have a summary of all the different chapters that we have. Again, the purpose of this tool is used to analyze and find different sections in your clips without round tripping to another AI software. If you're not happy with the outcome, you can always reprompt it and adjust the prompt to how you would like it in order to create those clips. Let's try another example of finding something in our sequence. So we could say, find me all the sections of the guests talking about Donald Trump. And let's see what this comes up with. Okay, and we have this section. We can click on here. Let's see if he talks about him.
The one-on-one Trump,
Okay,
President Trump is very different.
I don't know, maybe here.
And I just want to let you know that you're a national treasure. NVIDIA is a national.
Okay, yeah, so there we go. We have a summary at the bottom. It's pretty easy to use. If you used any AI chat terminals in the past, this is pretty straightforward. Now I'm going to show you how to generate an image or manipulate an image using our image models in Phantom Chat. So let's first start a new chat by going to the top hand side and creating a new chat. And let's close this. At the bottom left hand corner, we have different image models that you can use, and it's shown by the image models on the side. So we have NanoBanana, NanoBanana 2, Pro, and the ChatGPT image models as well. For this purpose, let's do NanoBanana 2. And maybe I want to do some stuff with this image for my video, or maybe make it into a thumbnail. In order to import this thumbnail into Phantom Chat, we're going to go down here and click on this, and bam, there we go. We have the thumbnail directly into our Phantom Chat, and we can say add a sombrero to this person and change his jacket to bright pink. Cool. I mean, at the bottom, we have different settings that we can choose. So the aspect ratio, the resolution, the thinking level, which I believe should be minimum only, and image only or text and image. Yeah, let's try this prompt for now and see what happens. So we're going to wait for a bit and see what this comes back. This usually takes maybe like 30 seconds, or really depending on the resolution of your image, could take a little bit longer. But while it's working on here, I can change to different image models. So I can change to different tools and go over here. I don't know, go over here. Maybe I want a doc for this video later on and add this in, or not. Let's check back into our Phantom Chat and see if it's done. Oh, just finished. Let's go down. This is what it looks like. Pretty cool. Maybe you could use this as a thumbnail, or you could do whatever you want with this, but let's close this and let's add this directly onto our video by going over here and clicking it and adding the image to our sequence. And now we have this as part of our video. Pretty cool. Yeah. If you don't want the image into your sequence, but you want this on your clipboard, you can also click this button, which is going to copy it directly to your clipboard, and you can add it to anywhere that you want. Maybe Notion, your Google Drive or whatever, or I can put it back into Phantom Chat if I really want. Yeah, but yeah, you can do whatever you want with this. Note that this is just a beta version. There's probably going to be bugs, but please let me know in the comments if there aren't any bugs, or email me. That'll be really great. So there you go. This is a quick demonstration of Phantom Chat. Let me know what I should add next. If there's any bugs, please email me. Don't just leave them in the comments. Yeah, hope to see you guys soon, and make sure you like and subscribe, and see you guys next time.